I'm Veronica, a lifelong food lover and a food content creator.
Oh my goodness, it smells amazing.
But my mum is the original food influencer, always hunting down hidden hawker gems. I inherited that joy, that thrill of the hunt. This time, I'm following stories told in butter and sugar, the city's rising patisserie stars. Just like a fine pastry, Singapore's dessert scene has been on a steady rise. But recently, it's grown an appetite for the artisanal. Kicking off this sweet adventure, located in Sentosa, within the city's newest lifestyle enclave, Weave, sits the world-renowned patisserie Pierre Herme. Herme has built a global empire, redefining the macaron into a playground of flavor and design. First item on the menu.
Oh, hello. Here's the man himself. Hi. So Pierre, what made you choose Singapore?
Singapore is a very interesting and always booming place. We have a lot of customers that can understand our products. I want to offer to the public the largest experience possible. It's the same level of quality and to have everything in the same place. Ice cream, the viennoiserie, the macaron, the chocolate, make this place very, very special.
What makes the perfect macaron in the world of Pierre Herme?
When you bite on the macaron, you should have a little resistance, and after it's smooth and delicate. And what makes our macaron different is more filling in the macaron. More filling means more taste.
His jewel-like creations are displayed in a stunning 360-degree counter, with flavors ranging from their signature favorites like the ISPHAHAN of rose, lychee, and raspberry.
Look at this. The ISPHAHAN. It's like perfume, but delicate.
Tasked with upholding the legacy and the perfection of Pierre Herme's desserts in Singapore is Chef Stanley Lay.
Today we are going to make the ISPAHAN, which is the signature from Pierre Herme. So try to bite not out from the range. And then we are going to assemble the raspberry.
So do you make these from scratch?
Yes, we do all the pastries, patisseries, and ice cream productions. All the macaron is thrown in freshly from France. Please have a try.
This is the one I'm most afraid of because I feel like I might get a mess. Is this enough?
You need a little bit more.
This is really not as easy as it looks. Put on a little bit more of the lychee and I press it very lightly. It's a bit sticky, yeah? Just a dot.
Yeah, just a thought.
Okay. Ta-da! I think I get maybe a B+.
For this, you deserve an A.
Wow! Maybe when I'm free, I can come here and help.
Yes.
To me, Pierre Herme is basically a dessert Disneyland. I feel lucky to experience this level of mastery right here. No Paris flight needed. Next stop brings me central, to the main shopping strip of Singapore. Opened by two local bakers, their creations all have a distinctly local soul, matched with French precision, gained from prestigious culinary schools and the dessert stations of Michelin-starred kitchens.
What does patisserie clay mean?
Clay actually means key in French. So to us, when we eat dessert, we want something that speaks to our heart. That's why we named it Patisserie Clay. We love the precision and the technicalities that go behind French pastry. There's always different textures, different flavors. So we wanted to bring that into our local pastries. We didn't want to just adapt recipes. We wanted to create something that was really authentically ours.
The one creation that says it all, the Or Blanc tart. A marriage between a savory local Teochew dish of ornie and a French Mont Blanc tart. It layers velvety yam puree, vanilla chantilly, and candied ginkgo nuts, filled in a crisp coconut cream tart shell. But before I can tuck into this,
So the first step, we will put the layer of yam that I steamed. Then you just try to smoothen it down. For this yam, usually we have to do a day before. The taste of yam is very mild. To bring out the flavor, it took us a while to find a good pairing, like with coconut, with ginkgo. So you have to move.
Mine has got wobbly lines.
Yeah, because when you move a bit slow, it will start
Even
to-
speed.
Yes.
Even speed.
The pressure is hard to keep even throughout.
Well, look at yours, it's so neat. Oh my goodness.
It's like she used a ruler, you know.
Oh, you're doing great.
So every single component that you're eating and you're tasting is made in-house. The textures and the consistency of every item is so important to the final product. To us, it's really more than that.
It's
our
your
heart and soul,
right?
yeah.
Expressed in edible form.
Yes.
You can say this one is done by you, this one is done by me, okay? Okay, our first attempt, I must say, not bad. Not bad.
For me, the real takeaway from Joy and Jermaine is their creative courage and challenging our expectations of what local can be.
It's perfect.
Next stop, global flavors. On the other end of Orchard Road is one of the world's best at blending East and West in pastry form. This is award-winning Chef Makoto's Patisserie. His mission? To present a new way for people to enjoy dessert.
For me, it's a dessert. It can be like appetizer, a main dish. It can be anything. In this Sudoi dining room, Sudoi meaning a friendly gathering in Japanese. We focus on staying precise and personal, very strong attention to detail and relationship with the guests. Today, I'm preparing our discovery menu. It's a dessert omakase tasting menu. So based on the French technique of the pastry, but using the Japanese product. So this is my signature choux and caviar dish.
There's no such thing as too much caviar.
So next dish, we mori apple dessert. So I'm born from Shiga Prefecture. We have a 4 seasons in Japan, so every month a different fruits is coming, even the vegetable as well. My mom cooking using the fresh vegetable and fresh fruits. My experience abroad made me focus the textures and the freshness and total balance of the taste. Strawberry sauce mixed with some Campari, dehydrated strawberry powder. So this is the Ichigo roast and fried.
Wow.
I love seeing pastry through Chef Makoto's lens. A full meal, not simply an afterthought. But world-class pastries aren't just confined to glossy areas. Tucked away in lavender, you'll find one-man show Terence Lin. Terence specializes in what's called a petit gâteau, a small layered French cake with a creamy core.
Why petit gâteau?
With a smaller portion, you actually feel less guilty. People are more willing to buy because they can try 4 or 5 different types of cakes at once.
But these just aren't any cakes. They are the creations of the 2022 Global Pastry Chef Challenge champion, crowned by world chefs.
Before leaving my corporate role, it was very chill, very nice, but I felt like I wanted something more. With the first competition, I found more confidence to go for another.
So you see these competitions as a way to kind of validate your progress.
Yes, validate my progress and also like push myself to a new level.
So why did you choose to start in the heartlands?
The rent is much lower and quality-wise, I can actually bring it up. A lot of these ingredients are actually quite expensive, but I'm very happy to be able to serve premium cakes at a very affordable price.
The style of his sweet creation boasts a beautifully layered piping of chantilly creams of different flavors. And he's sweet enough to think that I can do it too.
So we'll be doing the matcha blossom. It's gonna look like a flower in the end. So with chantilly cream, it's actually more difficult to pipe because it's more time sensitive and temperature sensitive. Okay. Then I will go up, down, up, down, up.
This is next level. Oh my goodness. And how many of these you make a day?
Normally, I make it for a week, so maybe like 40 or 50 pieces.
Dr. Phua is ready. Up, down, up, down. This is embarrassing. This is a beautiful green mess. Maybe we should rename mine Matcha Mess. Matcha Mess sounds quite nice. Oh my goodness. How's my attempt?
I think it's good for the first attempt. I think not everyone can get it. It's a bit difficult, I understand, because...
A bit is an understatement.
All right, piping at this level is a pipe dream, for now at least. But if there's one thing that Terence has taught me, it is that reinvention is always possible.
Perfect.
And that, I realize, is what unites all the pâtissiers I've visited today. This restless spirit of reinvention. It pushes chefs to question traditions and to keep surprising us. Most importantly, it's what will keep Singapore's dessert scene staying unforgettably sweet.
Ta-da!